watched her struggle with barely concealed amusement. When Chidera snapped at a customer for being too demanding, Mama Aduni pulled her aside. "Listen here, fine girl. In this place, customers are not your servants. You serve them. You smile even when they're rude. You work even when you're tired. Or you leave. Simple." Chidera wanted to quit right there, wanted to tell this old woman exactly what she thought of her and her cheap restaurant. But then she remembered the will. 1 year. She had to last 1 year. She bit back her pride and nodded. "Yes, ma." The words tasted like poison in her mouth. Living on a waitress salary was a nightmare Chidera couldn't have imagined. She found a tiny room in a shared apartment in Surulere, one room with a shared bathroom down the hall, peeling paint on the walls, and a ceiling fan that sounded like it might fall at any moment. Her roommate, a university student named Kemi, was friendly, but Chidera kept her distance. The first week, she cried herself to sleep on the thin mattress that smelled like someone else's life. She had sold most of her designer items to pay for the rent and basic necessities, each sale feeling like losing a piece of herself. When Evangeline called, screaming about how Chidera had abandoned her, how she was now living in poverty in a smaller house because the estate was frozen, Chidera hung up. For the first time in her life, she hung up on her mother, and surprisingly, it felt like breathing. 3 months in, something started to shift. Chidera's body adjusted to the physical work, and her mind began to adjust to the new reality. She learned the names of regular customers, learned which ones liked their stew extra spicy, which ones needed gentle conversation, which ones just wanted to eat in peace. Old Papa Emeka came every Thursday and always left her a small tip, even though he clearly didn't have much money himself. Mrs. Chuku brought her grandchildren on weekends and always thanked Chidera warmly for her service. This small interaction started to mean something. One day, a young mother came in with 2 children, and Chidera watched her count out coins carefully to pay for their meal. The woman's face was tired but determined, her love for her children evident in every gesture. Chidera found herself bringing them extra portions, waving away the woman's protests. "No charge," she said quietly. Mama Aduni saw it but said nothing. Her roommate Kemi became an unexpected friend. Chidera initially resisted, but Kemi was persistent in a gentle way. She shared her food when Chidera's budget ran out before payday. She explained how to use public transportation when Chidera got lost trying to navigate the bus routes. She never asked about Chidera's past, never judged her for her obvious unfamiliarity with basic life skills. One night, over cheap noodles,